All right, who do I have on the phone?
G3X Fitness.
G3. What's your name, brother?
Adrel.
Adrel. Pleasure, my brother. Where are you from?
I'm from Miami, here, Florida.
Amazing, my guy.
Awesome. No, it's great to be on the show. As you know, I have it here. I read it twice. It's amazing. Love it. I just want to say it definitely inspired me to start producing a lot more content for I have a fitness clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
I've done some live shows on Whatnot.
Yes.
I've been doing it daily on TikTok. I'll do it like at the gym, working out, wearing the merch and showcasing it. So just doing consistent with it. So I want to say, building on that, like from your book, when it comes to live shopping, and let's say cohorts, as you mentioned in your book. As a startup, I recently started in almost a year, like February 2020, last year when I launched, and so I've been building it out. Only last, let's say December, when I started getting really serious with content of social media from your book. So
you mean December? Wait a minute. You mean December like 4 minutes ago? Like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, pretty much like last month is when I read your book, and that's when I got like real serious with like on all the platforms. So I'm on like on 10 platforms now versus like 2 that I was posting before. And so I want to say, from when you mentioned cohorts in your book, let's say when as a new startup, when you really don't know who your audience is and creating your cohorts, how would you go about that as like a startup?
Common sense. Common sense. You know who goes to the gym?
Yeah.
You're gonna need guys and girls. Then you're gonna need, Caucasians, African Americans, Latinos, and then you're gonna go into, people that care about sports or food or music. Like, you get to pick. Then you play for a little bit, because now you're thinking about them when you make the content. So when I make a piece of content, sometimes I'm thinking about that 17-year-old dude that's a fucking D student like I was, and I'm making that content. Other times I'm like, I'm gonna make this for the moms who are 42, who think their life is over, and those girls haven't even fucking started. Yeah. Another time I'm gonna make it for somebody who's 61, who's literally sitting in their house fucking depressed, watching bullshit television, thinking their life's over and they're gonna live for 30. Then I'm thinking about first generation, Mexican immigrant living in San Antonio, whose parents don't speak English, who's 14 getting straight A's and working at fucking Walmart and fucking grind. Like, when I make content, I think about who the fuck am I making this for? Do that. It does. You don't know who your cohorts are. Make, and then they will come to you.
Gotcha. And the key, like you said, is always as much as you can. It's not like, I know some say, oh, just one, it didn't do well, and then you're like, let me do something else. It's
bro,
like produce a bunch of variety
bro,
and so forth. Yeah.
How old are you?
26.
Perfect. So you're not that, high school was not that long ago. You'll remember. The reason most people don't post enough is they still think life is high school, and they're insecure, and they're worried someone's gonna make fun of them, or it's not gonna do good. It's not gonna do good? Who gives a fuck?
And that's taking something I've taken to heart, that now I'm just posting, like, you know what? I don't even care what people say. It's like, the ones who's gonna hate, they're always gonna hate, screw them. I'm just gonna focus on just creating value.
The ones that hate, you should not feel bad for yourself. You should feel bad for them. Could you imagine being a human being that goes around the internet and leaves comments of hate? That is the most depressing fucking life on earth. I'm not mad at those fuckers. I feel sad for those fuckers. Yeah. My man, good luck.